Hey everyone, it's Todd. I know it's been a long time since I put out a video. With COVID going on, and like I said, I got 3 kids still in school, and I got a boy that stays home for the homeschooling, and the girls are going part-time back to school with them, and my wife working full-time. It's just it's so hard to put out a video. I don't mind videotaping and doing stuff, showing you guys, but it really is the downloading of the video and then editing it and then putting something worthwhile on. It's time consuming, and it's hard to do, especially in the winter time. But we got snow on the ground now. We got out with the snowmobiles. I'll show a small clip of us finally I think 3 years it's been since we were able to get enough snow to snowmobile all day long. But we did get some snow, and the kids are managing the best they can with the weird situation with school. Believe me, we're not happy as parents. I wish they were back full time in school, and I think the kids do too. It just seems like things run better. They learn more too. It's just I'm not a teacher. Sometimes I could do a little better on the homeschooling part of it as a parent, but I struggled as a kid, and even though I got higher degrees, I'm not a good teacher when it comes to the elementary or the high school stuff. Anyway, it's my old age and patience, I think. Anyway, guys, I thought I'd just do a fast clip to catch you up on our lives and what's going on. I'm still managing to go to a couple auctions, local auctions, and buying some tools, some hardware and stuff. And that's what I'm doing today. I come in here, I get a fire going, and I heat up the shop enough to where I can organize my stuff so I can put it away later. And a lot of this stuff I reuse, but what I don't use I will clean up. I sell at I usually have one barn sale a year and sell the extra tools or equipment or other stuff that I fix up and clean up. You know, that's basically it. My wife does some sales online, marketplace and stuff like that for clothes and other items that we have, especially with the kids. So it's fun. It's a hobby of ours. Like I say, I've always enjoyed going to auctions and collecting all the stuff. And I miss chatting with all you guys. I know a lot of you guys want me to get back into the BB guns, and believe me, I got a bunch of BB guns to fix up, clean up, and restore. But once I think hopefully we get back to normal after the COVID, I'll have a little bit more time and space to set things up and do it right. But hope everyone's doing well. 2021, it's Friday, and February already. It's going by quick, but I'm ready for spring and getting outdoors and doing more stuff, especially with the garden. So here we go. Thanks, guys. Talk to you. There's the fire that's keeping me warm. And the fan will start moving here. And electric heat to get her warmed up until the fire gets going. And that's basically the shop. It's in turmoil. I'm doing a lot of cleanup when I can. I get this place warm enough. And the coffee's on, of course. What I'm doing this winter day when it's cold outside is I get my hardware and I organize it. Stuff I keep that I use, I'll organize it in bins and sizes, and that's what I'm doing. Washers, nuts, bolts, all this stuff I try to keep that I can use. And if not, if I got doubles or triples of certain things, I will sell it at my my barn sale or my garage sale, whatever I have. Well, got my cup of coffee. It's starting to get warm in here. And what I always do is for the bolts and nuts and even the screws, I have one of these devices. I always pick these up at sales. I probably got about 10 of them now. I don't know if they gave them away at hardware stores or what, but it seems like a lot of guys get these drill gauges or, you know, nut size or bolt sizes and stuff. But it comes in handy. I can kind of decipher what size they are when it's time to put them in what can, coffee can and such like that. But anyway, I don't like to throw anything out. As a matter of fact, I even have some toys that my kids have busted up. They have motors and stuff like that, and I gotta tear apart a few items, machines and stuff that the kids have broke, and I part them out actually. I'll get screws, nuts, bolts off them, and then what I don't use, I'll throw in the trash can for either recycling or whatever. But yeah, I got a couple of them I got to do before spring as well. So anyway, let's get on and see what I got in some of these flats. How many times I've used that. Lots of electrical lighting outlet stuff. I keep it. Sometimes I actually sell stuff like that. But, I mean, when I went to a farm sale, I got this box, and I mean, it was full all the way to the top. I've gone through some of it already. But I get all these bolts for a couple dollars because no one wants to haul them home and go through this stuff. But I got galvanized nuts. I got, you know, I mean, you name every size you can imagine. Nuts, washers, and all. And some good size, 1/2 inch all the way to 5/8 down to 1/4 inch. So I gotta go through that to try to keep all my, like I say, the electrical stuff together. I got auto parts, bicycle mirrors and stuff. I keep all that stuff. You never know. Little saw blades. There goes my tools. The wing nuts, I usually take those off and put them in another pile, which I have over here. But all this stuff, I may not use it, but I got neighbors that always stop by, and they ask me if I have any spare parts, or someone saves them a trip to the hardware store, or I do a trade with them. But they know I keep all this stuff, and I got a bunch of extra stuff I'll probably never use in my lifetime. But the way things are right now, I don't think it's a bad idea to, for a couple dollars, to do this. I got time on my hands to do it, so why not? I can help out my my neighbors, the local farmers, if they need a part, or if I come across something unique that I have no use for. Sometimes I go down and show it to them and see if they have any use for it, and I just give it to them. But you know, you're going to find out, I think, in the next 4 or 5 years, we're all going to have to be looking out for our neighbors and our friends and relatives a little bit more, and helping them out with things, because I don't think it's going to be as easy just to go uptown and buy whatever you want when you want it and how you want it. I think it's going to get a little tight with the money situation with some people. So, you know, try to be there for your neighbors. I got a lot of great leg nut screws. So yeah, I mean, I'm always using that stuff around the farm. So I mean, I love all this stuff. A lot of drywall screws. I always get drywall screws. But what's funny is how many people don't want nails now. Boxes and boxes and cans full of nails at auctions that no one wants unless the scrappers take it for steel and metal. The prices are down right now, so you can't get them to take some of the stuff. But I keep them. I don't use nails that often, but you know what? It's like miscellaneous nails. I keep them on. I got them underneath the cabinets there in cans, and occasionally I need a nail, and I got, I think, every at this time I think I got every size and shape, and I've got nails in there that I have no idea what they're used for. They're very old, unique square nails, which I do like to use, but it's amazing what it come across. Like these especially. I could always use a pair of these. And matter of fact, it's got the price at the store. This cost, and who knows how old this is. Back in the day, it was $3.60. I don't think it's ever been used, but it was in the. I got a couple of them, and God, these are a little different from each other, but they're about the same price, $3.20 for this one. And you know, like I say, I paid like $1 or $2 for this box, and I will probably use this on some sort of cart, or who knows, you know. But I always find it handy. But I always keep it in case someone does need it. Built a deer stand this year. I don't know if I told you guys or not in the previous video, but on a woods that we have for my son to go hunting, we built a real nice deer stand this year, and I'll put in some photos. But I used all spare parts from auctions and stuff I've collected. So I mean, if you're building stuff, if you're doing stuff, or helping people do stuff, I'm telling you, this stuff pays for itself. And if you got the space, if you got, if you have organization skills, that's part of it. You have to be organized. And I try to be. That's my wintertime deal. I know it doesn't look organized right now, but I'm in this little space because it's warm. But I try to label things, organize things, and that way if I need it, I know where to find it, and that's part of the puzzle. But that's what I've been doing, guys. That's my wintertime activity. I hope everyone's doing well. I don't want to bore you with this, watching me organize nuts and bolts. If you do want to watch me organize this stuff and see what I find in some of these places, what I find and parts I get, sure, I can videotape it and try to download it if that's what you want. Put down there on the comment section that yeah, you'd like to see some of this stuff. I'll show you what I find. Some of the stuff's really old and neat. That's one of the things that I'll clean up for sure and probably use myself, but I just like the way it looks. It's ornate. It's cast iron, and I'm not sure what hung from it. Maybe a chandelier. I'm not sure at one time, but that's the type of stuff you do find in boxes, and I think it's really, really neat to take care of and clean up, and maybe find another home for it. Maybe resell it too. But that's the type of stuff I come across. And if you guys have any comments or suggestions, hey, throw them in there, and I'll talk to you guys later. Alright guys, now I got those few boxes somewhat gone through. This is just the first step of getting it organized. I still got to get them sized and then put in their locations out in the barn. But not too bad. Not bad for, I probably spent for all this stuff I got right in here no more than $5-6 probably. But I still got things I'll probably not keep, but sell, move on or whatever. But all this hardware and stuff comes in handy. I found a few tools in these boxes, so some will go in my collection. Anyway, that's it. If you guys have any comments, go ahead and add them, and we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks. I got everything on the battery maintainers, so when I need it, this is my usual winter setup. As you can see, the winter time I'm real limited on space in here because of the camper, but I keep everything on battery maintainers now, just for the simple reason the batteries just don't last that long. I mean, I put camper battery on a maintainer. I got the lawnmowers on battery maintainers. It's just what I do. But been to some auctions, and I got a lot going on with for the springtime cleanups.